Some children don't remember growing up, they remember adapting. Their childhood didn't end with age, it ended with responsibility. While other kids learned how to dream, they learned how to stay alert. They read silence better than words and tension better than laughter. Growing up too fast doesn't announce itself. It hides behind maturity, calmness, and control. Psychology says this isn't a weakness. It's actually a very rare high-value mindset trait. Most people misunderstand these individuals completely. They're seen as emotionally distant, overly serious, or too mature for their age. Society praises their strength but overlooks its cost. People assume they chose independence, but psychology shows something deeper. Children grow up too fast not because they want control, but because chaos leaves no room for innocence. What looks like emotional coldness is often emotional mastery built in survival mode. One powerful trait is heightened emotional awareness. Children forced to mature early become experts at reading people, tone shifts, micro-expressions, unspoken tension. Attachment theory explains that unstable environments train the brain to constantly search for emotional safety. It's like developing night vision in a world that went dark too early. If you sense moods before words are spoken, you're not overthinking, you were trained to perceive. Another trait is accelerated responsibility. These children carry weight meant for adults long before their nervous system is ready. Role reversal theory shows how children step into caretaker roles when stability is missing. Imagine a child holding together a fragile bridge, knowing everyone crosses it daily. That early pressure later transforms into leadership, reliability, and quiet authority. Then there's emotional self-containment. They learned early that expressing feelings didn't lead to safety, it led to more instability. Emotional regulation theory explains how repeated emotional dismissal teaches internal processing over expression. It's like learning to pack your emotions tightly so nothing spills and causes damage. You don't feel less, you learned how to feel without permission. Another defining trait is extreme independence. Asking for help feels unnatural, even uncomfortable. Self-reliance conditioning explains how unmet needs train the brain to expect self-rescue. Picture a child stitching emotional wounds alone because no one noticed the bleeding. That habit becomes resilience, not loud strength, but unshakable endurance. There's also a deep fear of being a burden. Many who grew up too fast believe their needs inconvenience others. Cognitive schema theory explains how early neglect forms beliefs around invisibility and self-silencing. It's like carrying emotional weight quietly so the room stays peaceful. If this is you, understand this: your needs were never excessive, they were unanswered. Finally, there is profound empathy. Early exposure to emotional complexity sharpens compassion. Mirror neuron research shows that early emotional responsibility enhances empathic sensitivity. It's like learning to recognize pain by its shadow, not its sound. This depth isn't weakness, it's emotional intelligence shaped by experience. You didn't lose your childhood, it transformed you. You became strong before you became soft, aware before you felt safe. Your roots grew deeper because the surface couldn't hold you. What formed inside you wasn't damage, it was gravity, a calm strength, a steady presence. A mind built to endure and still remain human. If you grew up too fast, you are not broken. You adapted, you evolved, you became rare, not hardened, but forged. If this spoke to you, comment, I relate, tell me which trait hit you the hardest. And if you want psychology that finally explains the parts of you words never reached, subscribe, turn on the bell, and stay connected.